Hey, what's up guys, Jamie here. And before I start the video, I just wanted to say I'm sorry there was no episode of No Turning Back this week. The reason being I was sick and I still kind of am now, so if I sound snotty or if I cough, that is why. We usually film on a Saturday, sometimes on a Sunday, but we wanted to skip it because I wasn't feeling well and because I have a lot of videos planned. And anyways, this video is going to be about what's on my iPad mini. So if you saw my Christmas video, which you should check it out after this video, and I will put it here and a link in the description, but I showed you guys that I got an iPad mini. I didn't go in detail too much about it, but I decided to do a video then. I have the iPad mini 3, and it is a gold iPad mini. But I will show you a little bit. It's a hardcover. It covers the complete thing. It has a stand on the back, and that's the brand. But anyway, if you want to completely see me talk about it, then go to that video. But anyway, let's get started on what's on my iPad. Alright guys, so this is my locked screen. When you open it, So once you unlock the screen, you will see a background of Andrew Lincoln and Norman Reedus, who play Rick Grimes and Daryl Dixon on The Walking Dead, which I'm also obsessed with. So this might not come to you as a surprise why they're also my background. But anyway, so when you look at the screen, you will see FaceTime, you will see Twitter, you will see Facebook, my camera, calendar, the App Store, iTunes, settings, photography, which these are the apps that I don't use. Then my contacts, Google, and these are definitely the apps that I don't even remotely use. But I did use Safari once I first got it because I didn't have a lot of apps on here. But the main browser that I use is Google Docs. The main browser that I use is Google Chrome, but I use Google just as a search engine, so I'll type in like Undertaker and see what the latest update on him is. But I don't use Photo Booth at all, but I do like to fool around with it sometimes, so it's kind of interesting. Let's see. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to do a video on eyeshadow. So if you want to see me do my eyes, stay tuned. Yeah, no, seriously, I could be on there all day fooling around. So for contacts, I have all of my devices connected, so if I get text on it, it appears on here and as well as all my other devices. So if you FaceTime me, it comes up on all four, which is a bit overwhelming sometimes. But anyways, the front page mainly is what I use the most, minus the extras and the photography part. I always like to have the App Store and iTunes, especially on the first page, because I feel like I put my most important apps on the first page, and I ordered it in a specific way. I did the main two apps that I really use, and then I put the App Store and iTunes in the middle because I feel like it's important to be in the center of everything. I don't particularly listen to music on here, but I always feel like the App Store, these two have to be together, and I mainly do it to download apps. Although this is a brand new iPad, so I don't have too much on here, but maybe I'll do down the road, I will do an updated version of what's on my iPad. So anyways, this is what is in my camera roll right now, if you want to see. The Undertaker. This is my lock screen completely. I think this is an 04, this picture. And this is pretty much what he looks like right now at this exact moment, only older. This is like for the 04 look that he's got going on. But this is not Undertaker video. And then this picture. And then I took a picture of what some of the kids got me at my work. I couldn't get a good angle. Then this is my lock screen, which how gorgeous are they? And then my lock screen of Undertaker shirtless is great too. The amazing, amazing picture of these two together. And then me with my Undertaker book, which if you want to see my reaction to getting this stuff, it's in my Christmas video, so check it out at the end of this one. And then another picture. That's only the pictures that I have currently right now on here. But if you're curious to see what's on my camera roll. And then we're getting to the bottom down here, which is what I absolutely call my most important apps. So I mainly got this iPad, or asked for this iPad for school, because my MacBook Pro does not leave my room, and the only time it has is when I had to get it repaired. That's the only time it's ever left anywhere. So I use this for school, and that's why I have Docs and Google Drive, so that if I need to type up something, I can. I don't have to run all the way to the library. And I have YouTube on here because that's what I do a lot. That's the most probably social media platform that I use the most. I go on here to watch videos if I don't necessarily feel like taking out my laptop. And I also, kind of like people read a newspaper in the morning, I have my iPad near me, so if I'm relaxing in the morning, I can just turn on my iPad and watch YouTube. So right now I'm watching the Pertale family, and I absolutely am in love with them. I'm very saddened about Caleb, but Alright, so last but not least, which is the biggest part of my life, WWE. I'm not going to click on it because it keeps ending the recording, but you know what's on there. It's got the network on there. It's got, WWE Shop, and it's got the nearest events. Very much money, but yes, on every device I have the app on here. So moving on to the second part of the screen this is the final page. There's nothing after that. Like I said, I just got this iPad and I'm going to bring it to school to use it for schoolwork. I use my laptop I use my laptop for everything at home. I do schoolwork at home on here, but this is going to be my, mini computer to bring everywhere. But anyway, this is the second page, and this is a lot of stuff that I don't really use, and I didn't want to put stuff like Find Friends in the extras, so I just, placed on here. Some of the stuff is not really as important, but I didn't want to have about 5 billion files. So, Google Chrome right here is what I use as my main browser. I use that on my Mac computer, and I use that on my iPhone as well. So, I have my music on here. Well, the app anyway, because I play stuff that I don't really use on my iPad. All of my music is on my iPod, that's what I use to listen to music. And then I have Messenger for Facebook, which I do use. And I have Mail, which I will sign into. I don't use Find Friends, and I have Find iPhone on all of my devices. I don't particularly use it, which I'm very happy I haven't had to use it. And then all of my devices are connected. So for messages, if I get a message, it pops up on all of my devices. So if you FaceTime me, all of the devices. And I have Google Hangouts and Skype. when my laptop wasn't working. But occasionally I will use that now if I don't want to bring out my laptop. So, and then finally I have Crunchyroll. I think that's how you say it. So it's kind of a guilty pleasure of mine, but I kind of embarrassed to say it, but I like anime. I particularly like Attack on Titan and Naruto. I've been watching Naruto as long as I've been watching WWE. Or maybe not as long, but it's been up there since I've been watching it. But WWE will always, always, always be a first time love. So anyway, this is Crunchyroll, however you say it. It has a bunch of anime on here. So I don't know why I'm embarrassed to say that I like anime, but I mainly watch it for Naruto, and it has all of the episodes on there that I catch up on, and I've liked it for a while, Naruto, but I mainly, my main love, though, is always WWE. So comment down below if you want to see what's on my other devices, or I could do what's on my camera roll, or anyways, so comment down below.